Hello guys, welcome back to my new video. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. I hope you have all gone through from the previous videos and you are having a significant understanding of the availability check and transfer of requirement now. In the previous video we have covered the prerequisites, all the important three prerequisites that we need to switch on before starting the core configurations. Today we will start the core configuration guys. Let's start from now. Availability check, core configuration. First, first configuration part is we have to define the checking groups guys. Okay, define the checking groups. Guys, we are having the standard checking groups 01, 02. 01 is for daily requirement and 02 for individual requirement. I'll write here for your ease. 01 daily requirement and 02 guys for individual requirement. Guys, I'll quickly give you some glimpse of the daily requirement and individual requirement before moving ahead on the core configuration. Daily requirement means whenever we are creating a sales order in the system or user is creating the sales order in the system and in the entire day, for example, 10 different sales orders have created. Okay, what system will do? System will summarize the requirement. System will summarize the requirement and the collective requirement will be sent to the MRP guys. Okay, this is the daily requirement. Against the daily requirement, system is doing the aggregated check. System is doing the aggregated check, and after the summarization of the requirement, after collecting all the requirement, system is transferring the requirement to the MRP. Okay, now if we talk about the individual requirement, in the individual requirement what is happening? System is checking the requirement for each and every receipt, for each and every sales order. For every sales order, system is individually checking the requirement and transferring it to the MRP. Okay, this is the significance of daily requirement and individual requirement, guys. Okay, let us go ahead and configure this in the system. Guys, keep noting the path so that you will be well versed, you will be aware of the sequence of this, and you can completely configure this functionality from the scratch. Okay. SPRO, again SAP reference IMG, sales and distribution, basic functions, availability check and transfer of requirement, then again transfer of requirement, here we need to click here guys, availability check and availability check with ATP logic, availability check with ATP logic against the planning, guys. Okay, remember the path. Okay, and define availability checking group. Click on this clock icon. Can you see here? This is what we were discussing about the checking group in the previous video. So this is the significance, guys. We are having 01 as a daily requirement, 02 as the individual requirement. We have to make it as a switched on. Okay. We have to configure this. This is for AATP, guys. This is for AATP. Remember, this is advanced ATP. If you want to switch on the advanced ATP, you have to make it active. That is called the S4 HANA ATP. Once I will cover that, I will show you end-to-end the configuration for ATP as well. Till that time, please pay attention on this. This is the daily requirement. This is the individual requirement. Okay. Next. Now we will move on to the second configuration, second point, second point. And second point is configure the default values for availability checking group. Configure guys, path will remain same for this. Click on the clock icon, configure the default values for checking group. Pay attention, guys. Here, what we are doing here, the configuration that we have done earlier for the availability checking group, we are linking that with the material type and plant. We are linking that with the material type and plant. It's a linking step, guys. Once we will complete the configuration, guys, you would be able to connect all the dots, how everything is interlinked, how the availability check is linked with the plant and material. For example, for the material type FERT, we are having different finished goods. And once it is activated at the material type level and we assign at the material master, it will keep working, guys. You would be able to connect all the dots after completing the configuration. It's a linking step, guys. Okay, remember it. It's a linking step. I'll add this for your reference so that you can recall this. Yeah. Now we will move on to the third point of the configuration, guys. First, we have covered the defined checking group. Second, we have covered the default values for the availability check. Third, we will define the scope of the availability check. Scope. Path will remain same, guys. Let us move ahead. Click on the configure scope of the availability check. Click here. Now, important to understand, we are linking the availability check with the checking rule. With the checking rule, guys. For example, the daily requirement, we are linking with the sales order, with the delivery, with the consignment. This is the linking step of the availability check and the checking group, guys. Okay, it's a linking step, guys. In case you want to click on the new entry, you can very well do that. Click on the new entry here and select this. Click on the new entry. Here you can link your availability check and checking rule, guys. Inside this, inside this, which all the invert stock you want to include, you can very well do that. This in detail I will cover in the next video, guys, along with the other configuration. Till the time, try to understand this is a linking step wherein we are linking the availability check with the checking rule, guys. Okay. In the next video, we will cover the remaining configuration. So this was the part 1 of the base configuration. In the part 2, we will cover the remaining configuration and we will move ahead. If you have liked the video, guys, then click on the like button and subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next video with more detail. Thank you, guys. Take care and happy learning.